It's your turn.
Okay, my turn. Yes, I am in favor of the four-party agreement. I think we have to take a regional look at a lot of things. For instance, we've already done it with regard to central dispatch, where you can get better economies of scale by doing it and serving more people. With regard to transportation, we are a region. We should be providing collaboratively with the other communities, bus service to all the communities, to and from. Here's the thing, and Norm Herbert, some of you know him, who said it very dramatically at the meeting. He said, look, no matter how you parse it, and the city of Ann Arbor makes out best on this four-party agreement because it takes care of the people that want to come here and work that, frankly, can't afford to live in Ann Arbor. It takes care of senior citizens. It takes care now of bus service to Metro, Detroit Metro. These are the things that we have to keep working on. And the fact of the matter is, when we had the Reimagining Washtenaw study going, we stopped in Glencoe Hills Apartments, and Albert Perez was there. He said one of the crying needs of our community right next door to us was transportation for those residents and all those thousands of units there. We really have to take a regional approach at transportation, and I think it's a very important thing to do that. How you allocate the expenses that you asked about is a matter of negotiation. You want to make sure that everybody gets a fair share of it, but that everybody also gets a fair benefit out of that transportation system. I'm for it. I'm unequivocally for it. And I think it absolutely is going to face the needs and the regional needs of not just the city of Ann Arbor, but the region as a whole. We can't let those communities go down that are around us. Ypsilanti, any of the other ones. They have to be serviced, and they need, we are in this together, especially when the metropolitan boundaries sometimes are not that important to the service that you're providing.
I'm very cautious about the four-party agreement. While conceptually, I'm really favor this thought of regionalism and bringing people to Ann Arbor, especially if they don't have to park, and making it easy for them to get here. I mean, that sort of supports this core democratic theme of the common good. So conceptually, I think the regionalization aspect is good. Practically, I have concerns. The current hub and spoke model of the AATA system doesn't really serve current customers very well, unless you want to go downtown. If you want to go anywhere else other than downtown, it's kind of a clunky system. For example, if you want to go to the Green Road Park and Ride, park there and hop on the bus, you have to change buses. And if you want to go to the mall, say, you have to change buses downtown, and it takes over an hour to get to Briarwood. Doesn't really serve the people in Ann Arbor very well now. And also, I've had some conversations with people who are familiar with the cost structure. The cost per bus hour service for AATA is twice that of the university system, and which is considered the gold standard. So I'm concerned about regionalizing a service that isn't working as well locally as it could. That said, if we do choose to go forward and regionalize the transportation system, I think we need to have a keener sense of who the intended users are and how much they're willing to pay bus fares to come to downtown Ann Arbor. Again, conceptually, I favor this sense of regionalism, but practically, I'm concerned about expanding a model that isn't working as well as it could locally.